Okay, we are live, so let me get this set up. Do 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 do. My channel. Oops, gotta move Anita. My channel. Go go go.
Okay. Let me make sure I get this turned off. Okay.
Okay, we have Netta, we have Kay, Del Marie, Sarah's here. How y'all doing? Our moderator tonight is Nita Henderson.
We have Pamela, we have Angela Stoutinger, we have Shelley Stewart, we have Laura Beach. Oops. Don't do that. Stay with the chat. Stay with the chat.
Hi, Pamela. Hi, Angela. Hi, Shelley. Laura is here. Mary Jane. I missed you guys. It's been like a hot minute, right? I have been very, very busy, that's for sure. But we're back. Hi, Karen. Yes, Stephanie's box is amazing, right? That I've actually would have been thinking about doing that particular pattern because it looks so easy and it's patriotic and I don't really have anything like that. So I was excited about it. Hi, Janice. You guys, I've been missing Janice. She's been not like she's been MIA for a bit. Hi, Roberta. Hi, Donna. Shirley Heineman is here. And we have Angie. Nancy's here. I know, right? Hi, Diane. How are you, sweetheart? That is pretty good. Getting those 2 boxes in a row. I was so excited to get Stephanie's, not only because I was excited to find out what the project was. Hi, Marcia. I had asked her to keep it a secret. But also because I know how hard she worked to get. Oh my goodness, you guys. Like, the thing is, I think it's just made it worse because we had to wait so long for the fabric. And then we feel so guilty about it that, I mean, you feel like you can't do anything else in your life except cut fabric to send it to you guys because you've been waiting and waiting and waiting. I mean, we've been waiting too, but so she literally was cutting fabric for like 5 days straight. And poor child, I was like, girl, I'm gonna send you over like something to go get yourself a massage. Hi, Kathleen. And Joanne is here. Hi, Joanne. Oh, goodness. That's not good, Diane. We'll be praying for you. We definitely will. I don't know if you want to talk about it, but if you wanted to talk about what's going on, you could. It's totally up to you. Laura says she was out of town last week. She's been sick on and off. Haven't even turned on a sewing machine. Sounds like my life, except I haven't been sick. Oh, I could tell you guys this. Listen, we've all been so busy that I have not even Marco Polo'd Christy since like last, I don't even know, Wednesday, Thursday. I can't remember. So I was messaging her today while I was driving to go pick up some lunch. And she comes back and she's like, actually, I haven't been busy. I've been on my deathbed sick since we got back. And I was just like, and she still looks like she doesn't feel good. I mean, the poor girl. She's been sick as a dog. Netta, you should get a massage after PT. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Dora. Tamala's here. I know, right, Del Marie? Oh my goodness. Like, Christy and I both wanted to get a massage, but we waited way too late, I guess, to book them. Apparently, everybody on Earth is trying to get a massage right now. So we weren't able to do it. We were like, oh my goodness. And I saw her, I was like, if I lay on the floor, will you just walk on my back? She's like, no. It's like, oh, well.
Is Demon a dog, a cat, a pet? She said, thank you. Rotator cuff repairs. Then my big boy Demon died.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
You have not been having a good week.
No, that sounds like a really bad week.
Yeah, that sounds terrible. Dora, you missed the notice on the box. Well, here's the thing. I mean, the biggest issue is, you know, time for me. You guys already know this. I don't have to tell you. And so when I was getting this one done, it was my first one, and I was really nervous, first of all, about the reception of it, right? Because you just never know. No, everybody has different tastes. I had no idea how everyone was going to receive it. And also, I didn't know how long, like how much time was going to need to be invested to do it. And so I only did 50 boxes. I know I say only, but it took forever. So it's when you're doing it all by yourself, it does take a long time. It's not only cutting all the fabric, but it's then putting the boxes together, putting the thing together. And it was, you know, for the longest time, I've had people asking me if I was going to do a subscription box. And this is exactly why I could never do a subscription box. There's so much that goes into it, and I just don't have the time. If it were like the only thing I were doing, but putting together subscription boxes, guys, is not easy. It is like, I couldn't imagine having to do this every month. So hats off to the people who, you know, put them out every month, because it is a lot of work. So now that I've done one, got one under my belt, figured out that I probably don't want to have a project again with 18 different fabrics. I decided to do a Halloween box. I will be doing one. I've already designed it. It's only got 7 fabrics. I got smart. And I'm going to do 100 and see if it kills me or not. We'll see. Ooh, what was that? Is that your stomach?
No, that was a redneck with a big truck driving past the window, driving past the door, and the windows aren't even open. I don't even know how to stop that.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. I think you're fine. I thought it was funny. I if it would have been your stomach though, that would have been pretty hilarious, right?
That's terrible.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
Yeah, who just Gia came in, Kathleen came in, Sarah Wertheimer, she's come in. We say hello to Denise Sundquist and Diane Walter and Lavina Hiscock, I think it is, right?
Yep, looks like it to me.
Yep. We have Teresa McBrayer, Kathleen Chan, Carol Baldwin, Janice. We got Janice. Angela, we saw her before too. So
Gia's here.
Everybody say hi.
Hi, Gia. Yeah, so just so everybody knows, Stephanie's next box will be an autumn box. She's going to put those on pre-sale July 2nd. Mark your calendars. And I think, and they're going to ship in August. And this one, she should be all set with getting fabric on time. So lucky Steph. I'm going to put my Halloween box on pre-sale mid-July. I have not chosen an actual date yet, but I mean, I will, you guys know me, I will let Piecing It Real people know first, then the Jelly Beanies, and then everybody else. So just follow me, Instagram, Facebook, all over, and I will definitely be letting you guys know when it's going on sale. I'll try to let you know like in advance so that it's, because normally I do everything at the last second. Y'all know. That's how I'll roll.
Nisha says, hi, love your videos. What machine do you own?
I have two baby locks. I have a baby lock Allure, which is I've had her for like 20 years. And then this baby right here is my Crescendo. It's a baby lock Crescendo, and I bought this one about 5 years ago. So those are my two machines. I love baby locks, obviously. Um, and let's see. I wanted to specifically say hi, Carol, because she tagged me. So hi, Carol. I'm happy you're here. I know that we missed you on Monday night.
You did.
And
she's lurking from work again. You know that, right?
I know. Y'all. Yes, the Halloween project will also be a surprise. But I am, if y'all know my taste, y'all are gonna love it if you love the things I love. If you hate the things I love, then you probably shouldn't buy it. It's Halloweeny. It's a cutesy Halloweeny. It's not scary. So I think you should be fine. And of course, every time I design something, I love it. So I love it right now. And I think you guys will really love it. And I know that, you know, even saying 100 is, you know, for the number of people who have been asking me, I know that it's still going to be like everybody's going to jump on to get it. And I hope everyone who wants one gets it. I really do. Because I'm going to do the best I can. 100 is kind of scaring the poop out of me, to tell you the truth, but I'm going to do it. And I think it'll be okay. We're gonna work this out. Hi Deborah. Hi Heather. Ooh, Flutterbear is here. I like Flutterbear. Flutterbear.
Okay, Flutterbear. Hi, Flutterbear. What is your name? What is her name?
I think we've asked her before, but I don't remember.
Yeah, my papers, all my notes.
I know. Nita can say that all her notes got burned up, and we just the fire ate her homework. You do. You guys, swear we can only laugh about it because Nita needs to laugh about it. She's got like
laugh about it. I don't know. I don't know what I would do. I mean, honestly.
No, it's better than crying about it. We're just gonna laugh about it and go and move forward.
Right? Dawn,
oh, she's Dawn. Flutterbear is
right.
Dawn in North Carolina.
So am I.
Yes.
Oh, Dawn, I'm in North Carolina. What part of North Carolina are you from? Where exactly are you? We obviously are going to hear her answers.
Yeah, we're gonna get it. Nellie is here. Hi, Nellie. So happy you're here, sweetheart. Yeah. Del Marie says that I'll be able to handle it with less fabric, since I'm not gonna have 18 fabrics. This is very true. It's interesting because when I design things, I don't always. I mean, obviously with that box, I was so happy with. Because like I don't know why, but sometimes I can sit down and start designing something and it'll come to me and I know what I want to do, and then I do it and it works out and it's beautiful. And that's what happened with the project box, the first one, and did not even cross my mind that I was gonna have to cut almost 20 fabrics for 50 different boxes and have it like all over the house. And so yeah, you learn things. You do learn things. She said between Asheville and Hickey. Hi, Cherry. Hi, Rebecca. Or Becky. Zeta Girl is here. May is here.
Hold on a second. There was somebody. Hold on.
Okay.
Where'd she go?
I'm holding on.
So Nellie Franco says hello, everyone. Zeta Girl said she received her quilt kit from you and she loved it. Rebecca Mendoza, she just came in. Sherry says hi. Let's see. May Shibi. Oh, May, we haven't seen you in a while, May Shibi. Hello.
Yes. May's
Yeah,
here.
we haven't seen May in a while.
Mimi just
and
walked in.
Difference between Asheville and Hickey. Okay, let's see. Where are we? Okay. Okay, I think I'm caught up. Oh, okay. Flutterbear says it's not Hickey, it's Hickory. I was like, Hickey, I'm not sure I know.
Listen, don't ask me. I've never even been in North Carolina.
Mimi's come in. She's come in. Hello, Mimi.
Hi, Mimi.
Hello, Teresa. Hi, girl. Hey, Rebecca Mendoza. Hello. How you doing? I've been praying for your friend.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, May is getting her graduate ready for college. I absolutely understand. That's a lot of work. I saw that.
Oh, Dora is asking what program I used to design. I start out with EQ8, and then this earring is falling right out my ear. And then I finish everything up in Illustrator.
How do you like Illustrator?
I like Illustrator. It's just there is a lot to learn. And I would love to get so proficient that I was able to use all the shortcut keys. I am not proficient in that, so, but I make everything work. Like, I actually don't get hugely intricate in it, you know? And so, yeah, I like it okay.
It's an interesting program. I find that there are other drawing programs I prefer.
Okay. Yep. I had actually like when I started learning Illustrator, I mean I mean you can make the decision what you want to use, right? Because there's loads of stuff out there. There really is. But it seemed like for me, every time I would ask someone who was designing either fabric or quilt patterns, most of the people were using Illustrator. And so I thought, you know what, let's see if I can learn this, because, you know, the majority of other people are using it. And so I know if I use it, then I will be able to find places where I can either get things printed or I can, you know, whatever it is I need to do. And so I went with Illustrator, but there are like lots of other things. I tried to use InDesign, and I just didn't catch on to that. And I don't know. I don't know why I like Illustrator better. So there you go.
A lot of people like Illustrator. A lot of people like it.
Yeah. Once you learn it, it's not, you know, then you usually start to like it. In the beginning, like when you're sitting down to like learn how to use all that stuff, it can be very intimidating. I totally get that. I was intimidated. I never have time for anything, but I had to make the time because I really wanted to do this. You need a program for paper piecing. I think so, yes. I mean, to design paper piecing, yes, I think that you need a program. There are people out there who I am sure probably just sit down and write patterns in their sleep, just because some things come so easily to some people. It's just, you know, that's how it is. So if you're like hella smart and, you know, then maybe you could do it without a program. But for me, I feel like I just like how everything works within the program. With EQ8, you can like say, I want this block size, and then it'll give you that, and you can draw within it, and then everything, you can put everything together in the quilt and know how everything's going to go together, and it gives you like lots of information it spits out. The only issue for me with EQ8 and foundation paper piecing is that it will give you some numbers for fabric requirements that I think are not really accurate, because foundation paper piecing usually takes more fabric than regular piecing, especially if you're new. So when I'm designing foundation paper piecing, when I look at the fabric requirements, I tend to add at least a 1/4 yard when I'm sending it to you guys in either a kit or whatever it is that I'm putting together. Just because I think you need to. Some people cut differently, and I don't want people running out of fabric, and that's the only thing about EQ8 that I think, could be improved upon. Because I think in EQ8, what it's doing is it's trying to tell you, like, okay, here's how much fabric you need to cover this little piece. Well, yeah, but when you're paper piecing, you kind of need like a little bit of a bigger piece. You could sew it on and be able to have your seam allowance, and, nobody's going to be that precise unless you are like, I don't some people I'm sure are, but anyway, that's my only thing about it. I love it. I love EQ8. I love Illustrator. Boom. I lost Nita. She'll come back.
I'm not sure.
Am I back now? All of a sudden I saw myself moving. Just give it a second. Oh, look, see? I'm like this.
Nope. Let's see. Let's refresh this. Let's hope that this does this. No, I don't want that. Just stop. I hate that. Okay, there we go. Are we back?
Am I back, everybody?
Ready? Yay, I'm back. It's all good now. Okay, you're back. You're back. Everybody says you're back. Tracy's come in. I don't think we said hello to Tracy.
Hi, Tracy.
Karen Pap came in. We haven't said hello to Karen.
Hey, Karen.
Dora. I think we got Dora, right? Sherry Fisher.
I guess Cherie. I could be wrong. I had a friend in school. She spelled her name like that. She says Cherie, but I don't know. Could be anything. Cherie, is it Cherie or Sherry or Chair? I don't know. Tell us what it is.
Today.
Good night, Netta. Night, sweetheart. You go take a long, long sleep. Last year, a package from Amazon was delivered to my town and passed to another carrier, but never seen again. Okay, so she says it's Cherie, but she'll go by either. Girl, I understand that. I have learned to listen for Yvette in about 100 different ways.
We talk about that on Monday, right?
I know, we just had that conversation. Okay, so we should start sewing. I forgot to get my little...
We're working on the cat today, right? We're still working on the cat.
No, I finished the cat. Here's the cat.
Oh, that's right.
Yep. So he's all done. And tonight I'm going to do fishy bones.
Fishy bones.
Fishy bones. This one's very simple. It's just got a lot of little pieces, especially around the head. Anytime you're trying to do circles, it can be like little tiny pieces, but it looks so much better whenever you do it that way. Than being, sort of like geometric, which is not my favorite, just to be honest. So it's going to be super cute, but very little in the different fabrics. So this is what I'm using for my background. And my little fish is going to be blue, like this. This is an art gallery fabric. I don't remember which flavor, but
Jordan, hello from Washington, D.C.
Hi, Jordan. Joyce Jordan. Got it. I see it. Let me try to turn this so I can see a little bit better. This is going to be shaky a little bit and try to get y'all down to look at the sewing machine.
Bubbles in the background, on the background fabric. Tracy Richmond says she loves the background. Looks like little bubbles in the water.
I think it is. I don't know. This is like another fabric where I just picked it up from my shelf. And I have no idea what the fabric is, but it looked like it would be really cute with my fishy bones. So That's what I did.
Oh, we have Susan Duffney from Wellesley, Ontario.
Ooh.
Oh, Nisha says she's never done paper piecing before, so she's excited to learn from you.
Awesome.
You should take a look into her beginner foundation paper piecing class, and maybe look into her Piecing It Real subscription.
Yeah, for right now, the class is within Piecing It Real, so you could get into that. I was planning on like putting it as like a separate thing. I just haven't been able to do it yet. Y'all know how that goes. I have many plans.
Okay, we'll go with the.
We're gonna go with that.
Oh, May says she's planning on working with her cross stitch tonight, but she loves the sewing you've been doing.
Excellent.
Uh-oh, Janice Casey says, I lost you now.
Oh,
Try
no.
refreshing. Let's see. I'll see if I can, I'll get her to. Okay.
I was just thinking, I'm sitting here and I'm putting the background on the eyeball. I probably shouldn't do that. Hold up. Do I have some white fabric?
I didn't think about it. Pace Hendricks says, evening, everyone. Are you going now? Good night.
Good night, whoever's leaving.
Oh, friend Amor, hi from King of Prussia, Pennsylvania.
Wow. That's an interesting name of a town. All right, I have a little bit of white here. I think I'm gonna do that. I don't know why I didn't think about that whenever I was over there cutting fabric. Probably just in too much of a hurry as usual.
Kimberly says hello. Robin says hi. Nina and Yvette. Hi, Robin.
Hi, Robin.
Hi, Kimberly. Jay Simmons says I made 20 New York beauties today. Not me.
Oh my goodness.
Not happening.
That's a lot of whatever you're making, whether it's a New York beauty or not. That's a lot of anything.
Tiffany came in from Tiffany's Quilting Life.
Hi, Tiffany.
Kim Hartman says, I'm sorry I'm late.
Oh, that's all right.
May should be asked, anyone else work on a cross stitch pattern and think it would look great as a quilt?
Yeah.
Can't have. No, I don't do cross stitch. What about you? Yvette, have you ever seen a cross stitch pattern you thought would look good as a quilt?
Oh yeah, like most things would look good. It's just whether you could design it or not. That's the question.
Oh,
for
my
me,
goodness.
you know, what's the matter?
Heather says, and now she's being dramatic and screaming because not the mama is putting her to bed.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I know that one. I know that. Not the mama, not the mama. Children can get really fussy.
That usually means that they are really tired and trying to fight it.
Oh no, Teresa McBrayer, she says she was supposed to have her first pro stitcher lesson on Tuesday and a sensor kept going out, so she had to reschedule. Well, that's a bummer.
It is a bummer.
Nisha wants to know, Yvette, what is your favorite notion?
Oh, geez.
Precision piecing glue for perfect points. Foundation paper piecing will give you perfect points, Nisha.
Yeah, that's why I love foundation paper piecing. My favorite notion.
Oh, Pamela wants to know if you have an FPP project that has very light colors and very dark colors, do you change your thread color as you go?
I tend to worry about it more if my fabric is completely white, then I definitely want to change it. If I were using like, if you're going to use like white and black, let's say we're just going completely opposite. I have on occasion not changed my thread and then regretted it because you can totally see white thread on black fabric. If your seams get stretched even the tiniest bit, you're gonna see that. And with white, same thing. Don't use your dark thread because if you get any type of little, just the smallest stretch, it will come through on that white and it will ruin the white. So yes, I definitely make sure I change now because I have done it where I didn't and it wasn't good. So yes, I do.
Pace Anderson said, Yvette, I just received my first order ever. I love my fabric and you do such an amazing job on putting the box together.
Oh, thank you, sweetie. I appreciate that. I try really hard to make it special for you guys, so I do appreciate that.
And Susan Duffney says, I just started the Giraffe by Violet Craft. I'm doing it in multicolor with white background. So excited. Thanks for teaching. I have learned a lot from you.
Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. Because I know how much I struggled when I was trying to learn foundation paper piecing. It's, it can be something that's difficult. And if I can help in any way, oh my goodness, I'm so happy. So thank you.
The inhaler.
Okay, my eyeball is now going to be white. like eyeballs should be.
That reminds me of what I was going to say. I had that. I told you I was doing the dachshund.
Yes.
I don't have any black for the eyes of the nose.
You don't have any black? It's because you don't have a sewing room.
Right?
Right.
I don't have any black. I'm like, oh crap. I should have got a fat quarter of black. I just realized that I don't have any black. I mean, you take those things for granted.
You do.
Oh, I have black. I have plenty of black.
Right.
And then you realize, oh, I don't have any black.
Oh my goodness. I totally hear you. I couldn't even imagine what I would do if I, lost my sewing room, All the stuff I have in here. I mean, it's like, yeah, that would be devastating.
Bye, Diane. We'll be keeping you in our thoughts.
Who is
it?
She's
off to the doctor now.
Oh, Diane.
She's got the shoulder
Yep.
shoulder cuff surgery.
Yep.
Pamela says thanks for the tip.
You're welcome. I just thought anytime I can pass something along that I had to learn the hard way. Because you think, oh, it's not going to be a big deal, with the thread because it's inside. It's not like you're quilting or whatever, but it does make a difference with the light and dark colors, that's for sure.
Maybe I'll stop yawning now.
At least nobody sees you but me, so it's okay.
But if I keep doing that, I can't talk at the same time.
Oh,
so
well.
I was like, all right.
That's true.
I'm sorry. I need to get my inhaler. Okay, everybody, check it out. There's my husband, Jimmy Henderson. He says, hey.
Hey, Jimmy. What up?
See, I do follow her.
He does follow you.
Awesome. I'm so what's my word? I'm tickled pink.
There you go.
That's what I'll say.
I don't know, what would the word be? I'm not sure. Tiffany says, I'm gonna hunt down food. I'm here, but not typing. So she's hunting down food. My daughter today, one of the good things about staying with your family is that sometimes you don't have to cook. My daughter and her husband today made the best breakfast burritos. They were the bomb.
That sounds amazing.
Oh, yeah. Teresa says, hi, Jimmy. She even waves at you. So goofy.
Now he's gonna come every Wednesday.
No.
No?
Yeah, he said no. No, he's gonna go back to watching his tractor pulls, and he's into this thing. Nancy says hi.
Hi, Nancy.
Yes, MJ, thank you for telling everyone to remember thumbs up. We have 91 people watching and not that many thumbs ups. Robbie
Thanks,
Harrell
MJ.
came in saying, hello, Robbie.
Hi, Robbie.
Oh, what was I gonna,
Yeah, what were we saying? We were saying something. Oops.
I know, and then got sidetracked. Squirrel moment. Squirrel moment. Sorry, squirrel moment. We'll figure it out in a minute. I was gonna say something.
I know. I don't even remember what you were starting to say.
I know, I'm like reading through the comments because it was something that triggered me in the comments, and now I'm lost. I lost it. Oh well, it'll
come back.
Come back. Paula Pooping Garner.
Hi, Paula.
Just thumbs up. Thanks for the reminder. Thanks so much. Michelle Cooper says, hello everyone from Florida. What part of Florida are you from? Yes, Heather, my hubby sometimes does this thing. It's his way of showing me that he loves me and he supports what I do. Tiffany, breakfast food for dinner is perfect.
Oh, I love eggs for dinner. I might have eggs for dinner. That sounds good.
Eggs are always good. Says, can you share more information on the mystery box, please?
Sure. What would you like to know? I'd be happy to share. And do you want to know about my box or Stephanie's box? Or both?
Near Ocala. Okay. Yeah, we lived up in the Panhandle for 7 years. For about 7 years. Halfway between Pensacola and Panama Beach. Panama Beach? Panama City.
That's where I went after I graduated.
Huh?
I went to Panama City Beach after I graduated high school. I got there in the back of a truck. I mean, like, in the back. Like, there was no camper.
Been there, done that.
me and my friend, like, put a blanket over our heads and rode in the back because it was very windy, as you might imagine.
Sure. I hope you had short hair, because if you didn't...
No, I didn't. Neither one of us had short hair at the time. Neither one of us. But we were under a blanket, so our hair was okay.
Marie says, Yvette, hitchhiking.
I didn't hitchhike.
I've done that.
There just wasn't room for us in the bed in the front of the truck. And we wanted to go really bad, so we just climbed in the back.
And they'd like to know about both boxes, if at all possible.
Okay, are you guys just coming in? So like you need all the info, or did you hear the beginning of the?
I think Nellie Franco is just coming in. Stitch and 304 Patients has just come in. We
Okay.
have Kimberly Miller, who's come in. Hello, Kimberly.
Hello, Kimberly.
We have Candy Henniger. Hello. I'm not sure how you say your name. Looks like Candy, because it's not in. And we have, let's see where there was a question. Hold on. And Robin Harrell said she's coming in late also.
Okay.
Kimberly
All right.
said hello to both of us, to you mostly, I think. I mean, you're the star of the show here.
Oh, you right.
Oh, good. I said it right.
Woohoo!
Welcome.
Okay, so I'll give you guys a little more information. So about Stephanie's first, because hers will be coming out first. Stephanie's next box is her autumn box, and she is going to put that up for pre-sale on July 2nd. And I think she said her box is going to be $42.50 plus tax and shipping. And it's going to be an autumn themed box. That's really all the details I can give you because it is a mystery box, just like mine is. So that's about as much information as we give whenever we're putting these boxes together. And my box is going to be a Halloween box, and I will put it up for pre-sale sometime in mid-July. I haven't actually picked the date yet. I'm trying to give you guys a bit of time between like my box and Stephanie's box in case you want both of them. We don't want to like have everybody, you know, not able to buy groceries or whatever. So we're kind of trying to space it out a little bit. And I'll be honest, she's way more prepared than I am. I have no idea what the price is going to be yet. And I'm not even sure when I'm going to be able to ship it out. Hers will ship in August. My goal, to be honest, is I would like to get it out by the last week of August, first week of September kind of thing. So that's my goal. It's going to depend on, obviously, when the fabric comes in, because I chose a new line of fabric again. And so it's going to be mostly dependent upon that. But there you go.
Oh, Yvette, where did you get the pattern for the cat and the fish?
So this is, let me make sure I get her name right. So she spells it a little different. If you go online into your Google search bar, you can type in Unicorn Hearts, H-A-R-T-S. And so if you type in Unicorn Hearts Fishy Bones, it'll come up. She's got a PayHip account, and a lot of the patterns there are free. The cat, the fishy bones, and the mouse are all free, and those are the ones I'm going to be working on in the next few weeks. So that's what we're working on.
Okay, come on.
Buffering.
No, I'm looking for
Unicorn Hearts.
yeah, I'm trying to look, I'll see if I can do this. I'm getting a little more tech savvy with this. I'm trying.
You're doing fine. Listen, it's only been a couple seconds. Give yourself a break.
Ta-da!
You'll find
There
it.
we go. that's the website you would go to. I just popped that link in there. If you want to take a look at that, it takes you straight to unicornhearts.com. You can find Fishy Bones there, as well as some of her other free patterns.
Yeah, this one is called, this is what we did for the past couple weeks. And this one is called Candy Cat, I think. So Candy Cat is free, Fishy Bones is free, and Mr. Squeak is free, and that's the little mouse.
And Robin wants to know, what is the purple quilt in front of you?
This? That's a Halloween quilt that I did with Fort Worth Fabric Studio. It's full of cat hair right now because that's Jellybean's little nap spot. Let me see if I can turn this. I don't want to make anybody sick. But this is it.
Let's see. Felice Waters wants to know, will you be making the Tula Pink Pop project that is coming out soon?
The who? Tula Pink what project? I'm not reading it, so.
Tula Pink Pop project.
I don't even know what that is, hon. I'll have to go look at it. So I would have to say not sure. The answer would probably be no, only because time issues. That would be the only reason I would say no. Otherwise, I would love to make everything Tula Pink.
Denise just came in.
Hi,
We're
Denise.
saying hello to Felice and to Denise. I believe it is Denise, yes?
Denise Ship?
Yep.
Awesome.
Oh my goodness, Carol Baldwin says she's been working for 16 hours all week due to day shift being 8 to 10 hours short all week.
Oh my goodness. That is crazy.
Felice Water says it's the project you're talking about is a paper piecing project. Is it a
Yeah, but
EPP project or
Yeah.
an FPP?
Because she usually does EPP, and I do not, so. She does English paper piecing, and this is foundation paper piecing. It's two totally different things.
One's done with machine, one's done by hand.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Carol, you work too much, my dear. $13 a day is still a lot.
That's a lot.
Yeah. We might all have to go take a look at what this Tula Pop project is. I'm usually up on Tula.
Yeah, it's interesting because I have not heard of that. Was that me? I don't know what that was. You're welcome, Stephanie. You know I love you to bits and pieces. I hope y'all didn't just hear that. Is everybody there? Nita? Am I frozen or is Nita frozen? Solar flare. I feel like I need to go check it. Okay, something's going on. I wonder if it's this. No, it looks fine. Let's see. Okay, so it's just Nita for right now. No worries. I'll just have to Ooh. See? And all I do is I go in and I look at the settings and then I come back and it's back. So I don't know. Go figure.
It's like you have to refresh or something.
I don't know. But you're right. It's like tonight. I don't usually have to do all of this. Okay. I'm trying to like let you guys just see the sewing and not, you know. My stomach. Ain't nobody ready for that jelly. Okay.
So let's talk about the talking bellies.
We've probably done enough of that, right?
We're good. I'm not yawning anymore. Everybody says we're back and doing okay. So.
Okay, perfect.
We try, right?
We're working. We're a work in progress here.
Thank goodness it's something that happens all the time.
I don't know if you guys follow me like on Facebook and stuff like that, but I'm also going to be teaching a foundation paper piecing class over 2 days on Zoom, and I'm doing that for 35th Ave Sew and Vac out of Phoenix. So just want to let you guys know, if you haven't heard about that, you can go and sign up on their website and join us. And that would be a lot of fun. I have a special pattern that I wrote for them. It's called A New Horizon. And it's, you can either use it as a wall hanging or a table runner, whatever you want. And it's got sailboats on it. It's super cute. So consider doing that. That's going to be July... Gosh, it's a Friday and Saturday. I want to say it's the 24th and 25th.
Uh-huh.
Yep, July 24th and 25th. And...
The 24th is my daughter's birthday, my youngest daughter's birthday.
Of course.
Oh, yay. Okay, so Pamela says she hates when she sews a fabric on backwards and your stitch length is 1.
I know.
I know that sucks.
It's really bad.
Dawn Flutter Bear asked if you use freezer paper. She says she likes it. I think, isn't it... to
be honest, I tend to just use regular old copy paper. And the reason why is because usually I'm printing out my pattern at like the last second. Or I'm printing it while I'm at work and all I have is copy paper. But I really, really like foundation paper. Freezer paper is not really one of my faves, but you know what? Everybody has a favorite, and whatever it is that you like to use, honey, you should use that. Seriously, find what you like and use it.
I will say that it's easier if you pick one style over another and try to stick with it, because if you do like me, I tried both the freezer paper and the regular foundation paper, and I got mixed up and sewed a few things on backwards. And then when I did get back to the sewing machine, I made every rookie mistake you could possibly imagine.
There you go.
Nellie Franco says that would be her birthday gift from herself to herself. So is your birthday in July? Kim Martman wants to know if you can print on freezer paper. Yes, you can. You just need to be sure that you cut your freezer paper to the size that your printer likes, and you might want to feed one piece at a time so that it doesn't pull extra and jam your printer. But I've printed on freezer paper quite a lot.
And just so that you guys know, they actually make freezer paper for your printer, so you can just go and get it already sized to go in your printer, and you can use it that way if you want to. Obviously it's going to be more expensive than just buying it and cutting it into the thing. But it's up to you. You can do it either way.
Absolutely. I'm cheap.
We won't tell anybody, Nita. We won't tell anybody. We'll keep it a secret.
I used to tell my husband we were dating I was easy, just not cheap.
Yeah.
I used to tell him all the time, I'll be the most expensive date you've ever had.
But now you've flipped? Is that what happened?
Oh, no, I still spend all his money.
Oh, okay.
Let's get this straight here. I still spend all his money. Sherry says, I'm not cheap, I'm frugal. Thank you, Sherry. I believe that is true. I'm very frugal. Kimberly Miller would like to know what would be a good FPP pattern for a beginner.
That's kind of a tough question because I have to say some people will pick something up very quickly and some people need a little more guidance. For what are you laughing at?
Dawn says, I'm not cheap, just poor.
God.
Tell it like it is. Tell it like it is.
Oh my goodness.
Marie Snodgrass suggested that the very first pattern piecing project in Yvette's Piecing It Real is definitely a very good first time foundation paper piecing pattern. Absolutely wonderful pattern to try if you are a beginner and have never done foundation paper piecing before.
Yeah.
It'll help build skill and confidence at the same time.
Yeah. So it's like I don't like to come on here and constantly just tell people go join my thing, but honestly, like go join because I go very slowly with you, and I start you out from like the very most basic, piecing techniques. I give you all my tips and tricks. I just think that you would benefit from it. Because actually to sit and to, either let's say you're going to go buy a pattern and you're going to buy fabric. I don't even really recommend that, to be honest. You can, and you can. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. But if you come into the Piecing It Real membership and start from the very first basic, what am I trying to say? Like right from the very first basic blocks. You can use scraps. You can use, that way you will feel more comfortable once you finally do get to a pattern. Like what I'm giving you is a pattern. Like it's going to end up being like a little mug rug or a little something, but it's no pressure for you to make something perfect because you're going to need a practice. And so I start from the very bottom and I work you through like a good 5 or 6 projects before we start getting into something that you'll feel more confident doing once you get to that point. So that's what I suggest. And if you do come in to join the membership, you can go at your own pace. There's no, nobody's timing you or anything like that. Plus, you can quit anytime. So if it's either you're finding that you don't like it, if you're finding that you learned really fast and you don't care to get new patterns from me all the time, then you can quit anytime. But I do think that that's probably the best way to make sure that you're learning all the basics before you have the pressure of putting like a real big project together. Okay.
Lavina Hiscock, she was asking Stephanie about the quilt on your chair. Are we talking about the pretty pink one that she has on the back of her chair, or are we talking about the purple one that on the table in front of her?
Is she talking to Stephanie or is she talking to me?
She asked Stephanie.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know. I had to go for a bit, so did I miss info regarding the quilt on Yvette's chair? I didn't see anywhere where that was asked about. I'm trying to catch up.
Remind us what you're asking about. I'd be happy to answer. I just want to make sure I know what you're asking about.
Exactly. Not sure. Okay. And Sherry says mug rugs are good for practicing your binding as well. I
Yeah.
fully agree. Small
Yeah.
projects are always great to help build skill and confidence.
Seriously, guys? Come on. What are y'all doing? You're acting like some crazy cooters over here.
Janice Casey says she has to go. She says she's got to get to bed.
Good night, Janice. Thank you for coming, sweet pie.
5 o'clock comes early for her. I agree.
5 o'clock comes early for everybody. Holy cow, that's early.
My husband gets up at 3 or 4 in the morning to get to work on time. But then he works 10 to 12 hours a day, every day.
Wow.
6 days a week at least.
I already know.
Yeah.
I set the overtime.
I always ask him. I ask him if you know, whenever he's like late from work. I say, "Oh, you went to go see your girlfriend again." Like, you're my only girlfriend. I said, "No, I'm not. Your job is your first girlfriend."
Goodness, if I finish one piece of this tonight, it's going to be a miracle. There's like 20-something pieces on this one.
Oh, don't even want to tell you how many pieces there are in the little dachshund I'm working on.
I bet it's a lot.
Yeah. Well, just say that I have from pieces A to Q. Those are the pattern bits, okay, that you have to put each of those together before you have to make each of those before you can put it together.
Right.
So, yeah, it's a lot. It is a lot. Okay, hold on. Oh, Pamela says, OMG, Lenny, my cat, is eating a baked Lay's chip that Nick just gave him. Unbelievable. The cat likes chips. Pamela, my daughter has a cat who literally jumped onto a birthday cake to eat the cake.
Spooky Scout would eat any of that stuff.
Oh, man, Artemis used to eat cake all the time. She loved it. She would, if you left cake out for her, she'd eat it. She would, if you left any of it out, she would eat it.
Spooky Scout will eat like raw chicken. He's nuts. I gotta stop him because I'm like,
raw chicken is something a cat would normally eat, though.
well,
my cats catch birds. That's raw poultry.
well, yeah, but he's catching like a bird. Of course, I guess that bird could have diseases too. I'm just thinking that, you know,
it's better for them to eat raw chicken that you gave them to catch than to catch a bird from outside, because the bird from outside is probably going to have more parasites and more yuck.
All right, I'll tell him that Aunt Nita said he can have chicken.
Yeah, Nita says Spooky Scout can have chicken. Lavina Hiscock, she wanted to know about the one on the back of your chair.
Okay, so that's not a quilt. 1 second, let me get this little piece done.
Kim Artman said her daughter had a cat that ate the entire inside of a whole apple pie.
Oh my goodness. So this is,
that cat had a trigger high, I'm sure.
this is a cover for my,
She's got to get to sleep. She says, good night, happy sewing all.
good night, sweetie. So this is actually my sewing machine cover, and someone made this for me in a swap like 3 or 4 years ago, and so she put my name on it, and then she knows how, you know, I love pink and all of this kind of fabric. It's just so cutesy. And then the inside is just green. And it's got little ties to hold it on your sewing machine. And it's got little pockets to put stuff in. And this is a little one. And then the last one. And this one has like a little pocket in the front too. I think this one does too. Yep. So it's a sewing machine cover.
They said we just took in a little black feral kitty. Thought about you and little sweetie.
Oh, yeah. She came yesterday to eat. I didn't see her tonight yet, though. I'll have to keep looking out for her. She might have been out there when Jim got home, and he might have fed her. I'm not sure.
Robbie says she had a cat that liked anything with red sauce. Anything red sauce.
Huh, nice.
It's cats develop a taste for certain things, and it's really strange because Desi he thinks he wants to eat your milk or your ice cream, and then he'll get a taste of it, and that's it. He'll have one taste and he's done.
Yeah,
he wants it, but he doesn't really want it.
it's very interesting the things that.
And she says, "Hello, everyone."
Hi, Catherine.
That's just like some pet dogs. You know, you have a dog, they always want what you have, and then you give it to them and they don't want it anymore.
Yeah, that's Jellybean and Smudgy. They usually just want to lick something. You know, like you'll have it and they'll just like either sniff it or lick it and then they're done.
And you know, it's that's the same way with Desi. He thinks he wants what you have. And then you give him a taste and he's like, "Yeah, no, I don't want that."
Yeah. Exactly.
Lavina, I don't think she has a pattern for that quilt because it was a swap.
Yeah. But I think if you go and look on Liliella Stitchery, it's called the Undercover Mat. And I think she might give it away for free. I'm not sure. But you'll go to Liliella Stitchery and look for the Undercover Mat.
I'll turn it upside down. I love Liliella Stitchery.
I know, right? There's like, she can pretty much do no wrong. I love all her patterns, everything.
Well, Empty Gus says her cat likes pork rinds.
The Southern cat.
Right? Kim Martman says that her dog is so picky, he even turns his nose up at most dog treats. I have one of those.
Listen, my original 3, that's what I call them. The only snacks they like is the Bonita Flakes. They don't like anything else. They turn their nose up at everything. Spooky Scout, he'll eat your finger if it's too close to the thing. So, you know, it's just, cats can be very finicky.
Oh, let's see. Kathleen Jolson wanted to know where you find the fish paper piecing pattern, and I just posted a link for you. It's at unicornhearts.com. It's called Fishy Bones, I believe.
Yep.
Yes, Fishy Bones.
Fishy Bones.
And Sarah Glable says, my rescue black kitty is named Abby. She just came in to find me, and she is sticky. I wonder why she's sticky.
Oh, jeez. Oh, gosh.
Kimberly Miller says, sorry, y'all. I asked a question and my phone rang. News about my brother-in-law. Did you happen to mention the best pattern for a first-time foundation paper piecer?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
We did.
And that was quite a long conversation.
Yeah, it was definitely a long conversation. One of the things that I had said was that if you try Piecing It Real, if you sign up for her Piecing It Real subscription, she has some really good first time foundation paper piecing patterns. Not only do you have the patterns there, but you also have videos that show you how to put it together that you can watch over and over and over again.
And I skipped
wonderful.
I skipped nothing. You get absolutely every single moment of me putting it together. So there's no, you know, 1 second I'm showing you something and the next second the whole thing's finished. That I go step by step. So
it's a wonderful way to learn, especially if you are a new foundation paper piecer. She has if you start at the very first video and you move through each pattern one at a time, you will be a very confident beginner by the time you get to pattern 5.
yeah.
And Kat Olson says her dogs sit at her feet looking at her every time she opens the freezer, expecting her to give them raw frozen chicken leg or chicken thigh. They
Oh
are
my
so
goodness.
spoiled. Catherine, I absolutely understand. I have 2 Great Pyrenees. People think I'm so crazy because I give them raw chicken and I give them a raw hamburger and I let them have those as a treat. And every time I open the refrigerator, they are right behind me. Now, I have to tell you, Great Pyrenees are giant breeds. One weighs 185, the other weighs 163. And yeah, that's a dog standing behind you waiting for a treat. And don't say the word treaty treat because they will know. They will definitely know. Tony Conway says her pug loves peppermint and peanut butter. I've never known a dog to like peppermint. Karen Neville says hello from Tresco, Victoria, Australia.
Hi, Karen.
Hello. By the way, Catherine Jolson says hello.
Hi, Catherine.
Crowberries. Catherine Jolson says my dogs love blueberries and crowberries. What are crowberries?
Yeah, I don't know what that is. I haven't heard of that.
And Kimberly says awesome. She will check into that. Honestly, I think it's Kimberly, I think you would be very pleased to find how easy Yvette makes it with her videos.
And I'll tell you, like, Kimberly said, I think she meant cranberries. I don't know. We'll have to see. So, I mean, it's good to learn how to foundation paper piece, but another really great thing is we have a wonderful community where we sew together. And, you know, once you know how to foundation paper piece, I am, you know, always putting in like new patterns that I've written that are free to everyone in the membership. And we just have a lot of fun with that. Plus, we have just started doing a swap amongst ourselves, which is turning out to be a lot of fun too. So, anyway, there's a lot going on inside is basically what I'm trying to say.
There's a whole lot going on in Piecing It Real, and you might find that it's a really great community that Yvette has built up. Wonderful people, wonderful friends. You will find people that you have something in common with, no matter what your likes and dislikes are. It's a wonderful community. I absolutely love it.
I do too. I give myself a big old pat on the back.
Heather says that her neighbor has a Great Pyrenees that comes to see her to get pets and treats, and several times a week, and she loves the kids. You know, it's funny because Great Pyrenees are really big dogs, and if you hear them bark or growl, they're really quite intimidating. But I guarantee that is not a dog you have to worry about around your kids. You have a tiny little miniature dachshund who rules the roost. The cats always freak out at other dogs, but when it comes to the Pyrenees, they don't even bother because they are such gentle giants. They are wonderful dogs.
They have a very sweet temperament.
They do. They're so cute. Yeah. You just look at those big brown eyes and those white eyelashes, and you just have to say, "Oh, you're so cute." Do you want a treat?
Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
Oh my goodness, a cat that likes tossed salad with Italian vinaigrette.
Oh my goodness, that's crazy.
That's amazing. Barbara Breaker says she loves the project box.
Oh,
Beautiful
good.
fabric and lots of color. I know. I want to get to it so bad.
You'll get to it. You got a Dotson to make.
I know. I have lots of things to make that I have to get finished. I've had her tea party to do, and I just want to get to all my stuff.
I know.
My friends, some of my friends that were here, they were trying to get me away from the house. They asked me, "What do you want to do?" I'm like, "I just want to sew."
I have to say, I really love whenever you guys are posting stuff in the Jelly Beanies, but I get so jellyfish. Like, I'm like, I want to be able to sew all of that. I want to make everything.
The problem is, even when you get a chance to sew all the time, there's still something else you want to sew. There's
I
always
know,
something you want to make.
because, yeah, and
Deborah
I have
just
to,
came in and said, "Hello, she's late."
who did?
Deborah Hunter.
Hi, Deborah. Yeah, and I have like so much that I have to sew that requires, you know, a video. So then it's like I can't just really sew. I have to like video it, you know, at the same time. So it makes it so you can't really just sit and enjoy the process because there's so much other stuff going on. So that's different sewing as well.
Well, yeah, and then I mean, it's not like you have a camera crew following you around, videoing
Right.
every moment of your day. If you're not doing it, if you're not doing the video, if you're not the one making the video, it's not being made.
Right, exactly. Exactly. Jeez. Really, Jellybean?
Jellybean decided to make a grand entrance.
He just opened the dictionary on the computer. I don't know how he does this. Lord have mercy. And they're going to kill me. Either they're going to give me a heart attack or they're going to trip me on the stairs. One of the two.
I have to admit that she is envious of the Zoom-based groups. Maybe someday we'll get real internet here and I can make some sewing friends too. Well, you have sewing friends here, MJ. Just remember that Yvette's made a very good group of people here.
I think
Carol
so.
Baldwin says she loves your nail color, your nail polish color.
Thank you. I do too, right? It's like a coral. Are y'all even able to see that? I can't tell in the thing. Anyways, yeah, I like it too. It's really pretty.
Harry Fisher says Jellybean wants to learn more words.
Uh-huh. That's what it is.
And Robbie Harrow says she's slowly getting her sewing mojo back. I'm glad.
Oh, good.
Everybody I mean, sometimes you have to walk away from it, but not everyone can do a million different hobbies.
Yeah. And it can really suck whenever you lose it and you didn't mean to, you know? Like, just something happens in your life and you just lose it.
Derailed.
Yeah.
My husband said, like a fire.
Exactly like a fire.
Man, I borrowed a sewing machine. I sat down to sew, and I got to tell you the honest truth. I made every single rookie mistake I could possibly make. I thought I was doing really good. I wasn't going to make another mistake. I put my piece down. I went to trim my 1/4 inch away, and I didn't make sure all my fabric was folded out of the way, and I trimmed a little nick right out of the section I needed on the paper.
Oh my goodness. I knew exactly where you were going with that.
I'm like, dang it. I just looked at her. I was like, honestly,
I have totally done that. And you think, you just think, you're not thinking that you folded it under and then when it happens, you're just like,
Patty C just came in.
Who did?
Patty, DECP Patty C. She
Oh.
says, hello, everyone.
Patty's here.
I pick up her Saint Bernard that I watched when she was out of town. Saint Bernards are so lovely, but very lively animals. Melina or Melena? Montoya. She says, "Hi, ladies."
I would say Melina, but I could be wrong. Catherine says she doesn't see the fish pattern.
I'm gonna make sure here.
There are a lot of patterns, so there's a few of them that are free, not just these 3, but
the newest, these newest ones. So if you go to Island Boutique Modern Quilt blog, let's see, we'll go back here. We don't want that one. We want the other one. Here we go. You can probably, let me try this link. I think this is the exact link to the Fishy Bones. Download now. The pattern is free. You have to go through the whole checkout process with this one. But
yeah, I think you have to like put your email in, and you'll be on her newsletter list. But that's all you have to do, and then you get it free.
yeah, that looks like try Catherine. I just posted another one to the pay hip section. It'll help you bypass all of the extras. That's the blog post. You kind of have to, I think you have to be subscribed to get all the links in the blog post. But try this. I just posted the one link that should take you straight to the Fishy Bones. I hope, not gonna swear to it, but that's where I got it from.
I know we're right at 10 o'clock, or we're coming up on it, but I'm going to finish these couple of pieces before I quit. That way we have at least this one section done.
Man, you realize that, like, if you've ever tried the elephant, I didn't realize how much that one was going to. Awesome, thank you. So that's what the pay hip one should take you straight to the Fishy Bones. And I think you can get you can get the Candy Cat, and what's the name of the little mouse?
Mr. Squeak, I think.
Mr. Squeak.
Yep.
With something. But yeah, you can get the little mouse there too.
Yep. The fish, the cat, and the mouse are all free. And take a look, because she has a lot more that are free. You just have to look at it and see. You have to look for them. She has
Shelly Clark says she's late to the party, went out to dinner. What did you have for dinner?
Yeah, I want to know.
Would just make you hungry, Yvette.
Listen, I'm already hungry. That's there's no danger of me getting hungry.
I seriously considered seafood platter. Ooh, that sounds good.
Ooh.
She says, how do you find the cat one? Let me see if I can pull that one up for you. Penny hip, unicorn hearts. Let's see here. Looking for Candy Cat right here.
By the time we're done tonight, you're going to be a pro, Nita.
How about that?
You'll be like linking up a storm.
I'm getting the hang of this new computer and this very interesting mouse to say. Okay. Try this one for Candy Cat. If you, I'm gonna see if I can go back here and pull up the link for this particular.
Mr. Squeak.
Well, if I use this one, copy. If I use this one, you should be able to find almost all of her patterns,
Oh, good.
including the ones that are not free. But it'll show this link right here, the payhips.com unicorn hearts. This one should take you to the page where you can find all of them, including the ones that you have to pay for.
Excellent.
And she's got some wonderful patterns.
She does. She has some cute stuff.
Really on the street, but you know.
I think she's Australian. She's either Australian or British. I don't really remember.
Yeah. Okay, so Kimberly Miller says good night all. She's going to grab some medicine and head to bed. And Sarah Grable just came in. She says, hi, Yvette. I'm working on your Life's a Quilt kit and wanted to ask you if the fabric amounts are generous.
Listen, they should be, but if you need more, just let me know. I have more here.
Yeah, she says she wants to know if she can make some small cutting mistakes.
You should be able to, but like I said, just let me know if you run into any issues. No one has ever told me they didn't have enough fabric, so I'm here if you need anything. Just email me or whatever you need to do, and we can work it out.
Was the pink that
Were you talking to me?
Yeah.
What did you say? Because you were cutting in and out.
I said the only box that I have gotten that weighs more than your project box was the Tulip Pink Mad Hatter's quilt kit.
Yeah.
I got the box. My husband brought it in. I was like, oh my gosh. No wonder she's like been working so hard. This thing is heavy. I opened it up. I thought, holy cow.
There's a lot of fabric in there.
Yards?
Well, I needed, like I said, I try to be generous with the fabric because it's foundation paper piecing and not everybody cuts the same way, and there could be mistakes, and I just try to be a little generous so that you don't fret the whole time. I mean, I hope you don't.
Okay, Catherine. She says, Catherine Jolson says, y'all, I want to share something with you.
Okay.
And Janine Bell, she says, hi from Perth, Western Australia. How is everyone?
Hi, Janine. I'm good.
Catherine Jolson said, back and in December 2020, I reordered rulers and batting because the first time I did, the entire thing was lost.
Oh
my goodness. So this was middle of December. I finally got my reordered box from December yesterday here in Greenland. Chicago was holding it hostage all of this time. Oh my gosh.
Why were they holding it hostage?
Customs.
Oh. Customs in Chicago?
She's in Greenland.
What? Well, no, I know where she is, but she said Chicago was holding it for customs.
It all this time.
That's just crazy.
Shannon Frost says hello.
Hello.
I agree, Heather. Good grief. I mean, that's horrible.
Yeah, that's just ridiculous. I mean, honestly.
No, it was at the internet. international airport. So it probably sat there because there was no customs agent to go and deal with it, or they just decided to hold it because of whatever, for whatever reason.
Lord.
May says, good night, fellow crafters. She has to take a call from her sister, so she will catch us all later.
Okay. See you next week.
Go talk to your sister, May. Sisters are important.
No, they ain't.
Oh, Lord.
My sisters have a love-hate relationship.
I could tell. Oh, that's funny. All right, this is the last piece I'm putting on, and then we're gonna go. Everybody can go get some shut-eye, and I can go eat some eggs.
Sat there for months. Some of her stuff has appeared, and the business she ordered it from, that she paid for the product, had to resend it.
Wow.
And Sherry Fisher says, yikes, thought stuff flowing from Canada was bad. Oh my goodness. Catherine said Cotton Cuts was telling her that they had to replace like 40% of their lost PMQs when the pandemic lockdown first happened.
That's crazy. And
I agree, Heather. It is horrible for everyone concerned.
Yeah, and they're lucky they even had that fabric, because usually it's cutting it pretty close from what I understand.
Well, I got to tell you, I know a lot of big businesses are staying in business, but they are the ones that are taking the longest. Yvette is a small business. She's a small Etsy shop. I order from her, and I usually get it within 3 days. I ordered from Missouri Star Quilt Company, and it's going to take it at least 2.5 weeks before they even ship it.
Yeah.
And it'll take another week and a half to get to me.
Yep. That's a true story.
I agree, Catherine. She said, if you ask me, they should be looking into the international airport to see who's stealing all of that. I agree. I mean, the longer it sits there, the more likely it is to get pinched. Sheila's new. She says, I'm so enjoying what you're doing. I'm new to your channel. Welcome, Sheila.
Hi, Sheila.
I understand, Catherine. She says she's had such a bad time on Etsy that she's afraid to buy anything from it.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate, because there are people who will take advantage. I heard that there was some, I don't know who it was, but this person or persons had started like 9 or 10 different Etsy shops, and they were putting all of the same items in all the shops and were shipping nothing. They were just collecting money and never doing anything. And so, you know, it's really a shame, because when something like that happens, of course, it takes away the trust, but it's like, you know, even when you go on Etsy, I mean, when that stuff first happens, you know, Etsy's not prepared for it. Yeah, because you're not prepared for that kind of stuff. You know, you're not prepared for somebody to come on and start cheating everybody. And then, unfortunately, after that, then you've got, you know, everybody who's on Etsy now is being...
And Etsy isn't going to go after them. The Etsy's
not
going to go after these people that much either, because they're getting a cut of whatever they're taking.
Yep.
So they're not going to go after them. Del Marie says she sent fabric to Trinidad from California the Monday after the swap partners were paired, and her partner still has not received her fabric. Oh. And I'm not at all surprised with that, Del Marie, because getting stuff to Trinidad is really, really difficult. Shelley Clark says, and Yvette's orders are beautifully packaged. Absolutely. There's never been a prettier package that comes to you. I mean, even on the outside with the washi tape and the pretty stuff, and then you open it, it's all nice, pretty, and you just can't help but go, ooh, this is like Christmas.
Or your birthday.
Right?
Yeah.
You're so silly.
All right, here's the Fishy Bones head. I got that one guy done. So next week we will continue with Mr. Fishy Bones. This is the piece that had the most pieces in it. This piece has 22 pieces. So that's why it took like the whole night.
Sheila says she found you through Christy.
Oh, excellent. Excellent. Del Marie, oh my, look at that fish eye. She a poet and didn't know it. Okay, so guys, I hope you had a good time tonight. I am going to have some dinner, and if you have any questions, any comments, anything that you need to know, you can put it down in the comment section, and I try to get to every single one as soon as possible. I read all the comments. If there is a question, I try to answer it as soon as possible. So thanks so much for coming tonight. I love that you guys come every Wednesday and watch me, so I have a great time, and I'll see y'all next week. I hope y'all had a great time. Nita, you want to say bye?
Bye. I want to say good night. Everybody sleep well, have fun, so lots.
Yes, and I'll see y'all next week. Mwah.